touched something like your dreams before.
Why do you keep showing up in my dreams?
Our roots entwine, but we cannot linger here long. We must know. A killer freed, a predator returned to the woods. You bled and forgave. Why? Should he not suffer for your pain?
I have the option to tell the voice to fuck off. Nah, someone's got to break the cycle of bloodshed.
Compassion for the snake. He killed our beloved. Our weeds tangled. This is not our way. A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you, felt your agony. We could not forgive.
Save that. I might need it one day.
We bide our time. We wait.
My hair is very shiny.
Wake now. We have tending to do.
Am I sleeping on a rock? Doesn't seem very comfortable. Woo. Okay. I want to take a look at... Where is it? That one. The Burned Queen's totem patiently waits amidst the ruin of the heathens she hates. Then I'm assuming it's some kind of god... Was it up here? Because that is a godless ruin. I don't know how if she hates them or what, but... Huh. The golden crown stolen gem can be found in the Emporium. Emporium? Is it in... Was it there and I just missed it? It's possible. Overlooking booths where goods are sold, this balcony leads to the Order's hold. Okay. Which order? I don't think it's that one. I'm assuming the names are intentional. Like, Ruins and the Emporium. So I'm looking for a hold, and the only one I found was Precarious Hold, which doesn't seem like the right one. So instead, let's go up to this one and head to the first marker to the north. Suolinet. Suols are currency. Okay, so that's what... Yeah. Names. We have to find the voice's memory and figure out what the hell. Kai wanted to talk about something else. Dang it. I'm not going back. We just woke up. Yeah, the rise. That's what we just did. From our slumber. I think I went through here. Yeah, this is like the only way up. Very well split.
Quiet, Nimdut.
Don't call me that. Little shit. There's a Xaurip Camp here. These guys are asleep. Well, one of them is. Bully him! Yeah! You think you're gonna... Oh. There was another one. Bye! Ow! Can't believe you would shoot at me. Throw that at me. That's just not very nice. Alright, whoop. Oops, well, broke your pottery. Oops. Now you can't see me. Gotcha. Oh boy, more of them. You guys are like basic enemies. Ah, water's electrified. I screwed myself up. Really glad I could shoot through you guys. Oh, is this the one I haven't seen yet? Oh, that's the electric seed, okay. Egg! Oh wait, I see a little gate here. And it's a way in. Where does this lead me? Oh, just the other side of the fence. Less interesting. Whee! I like that they had the grenade and the apple right next to each other. I just hope we don't get them confused. Can I get up here? Nope. Hello, little boar. Oh, ooh, another campsite. The Rise Party Camp. Very spiky plant right there, wow. Okay, this cave looks like the place we need to go. What did that say? Watcher's Mirror. Is this going to be home to the only working mirror in the whole game or something? Or is it just the pond because it's reflective? Kinda.
I'm not one for walking up to altars. Maybe leave this one alone.
Huh? I guess it is the water. I think we need to go here. I think we came through the altar. Is this the memory? Ancient memory. Ooh, what do we have?
We have been here before. Does the new earth settle beneath your feet?
I see no footprints but my own. Do animals avoid this place?
They flee the roar of thunder. It shakes the birds out of the trees. Even now, they smell fear.
What are they afraid of?
Now our memory is a wound, reopened.
What do you remember?
For generations, the Akita wandered the land, seeds in the wind. A storm had tossed them to our shores. They were branches without roots. Then you, Kishimal, were born with our face. Our flowers bloomed in your hair. Your people saw a sign of greatness.
Hold on, I need to look at things. Akita! Oh, the godless were called the Akita. An ancient settlers in living lands who mysteriously vanished ages ago, leaving behind few clues to their fate. Only ruins and artifacts remain of their past, and Kishimal was a figure of godless myth. Not much is known about them, save that Kishimal was born under special circumstances and helped to erect a great city that was later destroyed. Did she call me? A gift.
Blessing. One with a heavy price. The elders trained you not as a child, but as a paragon. They expected everything. They forgave nothing. The responsibility was like a stone. Help us remember, Kishimal. How did you bear the weight?
Well, I would say I filled with an unquenchable fire would prove myself on my own merits.
Your resolve filled your people with trepidation and respect. They knew you would leave a legacy. Of what kind, they were unsure. When you came of age, turmoil stirred. Lightning split the bark. Some tired of their exile. They wanted to return to their ancestral lands.
They were misguided. Our prospects lay in front of us, not behind.
You both wanted the best for your people. How could you reconcile? A bud opened. A comet streaked across the sky. You had a vision. You dreamed of a city where the sea swept into the wood, a place to flourish, to gather, more than a settlement, a home. What did you envision in your fitful sleep, Kishimal?
Schools, temples, and monuments. We would define ourselves through what we made.
The elders spoke of the wisdom they had lost in their escape. You would record your traditions now. The old ways would be safe. So the carpenters and masons set out, but we resisted them. What was a wall to a trailing vine? An arch to a mighty oak?
To build in harmony with nature, even if the city was not as grand.
The Akita's fate hung by spider silk. You knew you must adapt. Months became years, and the people stood in awe of what they built. It eclipsed the lands of their ancestors. Its spires challenged the clouds. How did you feel as you gazed upon your masterwork?
Relieved.
You could only rest for a moment. Your greatest trial awaited you. The people reasoned that the one who had built the city should lead it. A chorus of their voices joined in one. Another wait. Some claimed that this was the destiny your birth foretold. Tell us, Kishimal, how did you lead?
Listen to my people's concerns even when my body cried out for rest.
The enormity of your task humbled you. We should like that to be our way. In time, others came to understand your new season. They saw that mercy would bear fruit, that even their own hearts could change. So your reign passed, a year into an age. The seas rose and fell until one day, nothing. Silence.
Oh. What happened?
We see ash. Devastation. A lifetime reduced to dust. We can remember no more, no matter how far we reach back.
Was there a flood? I like how it's like a natural disaster, infighting, invasion, or wrath of God. I wouldn't assume infighting. Maybe invasion, but I'm going to ask, was there a flood? An earthquake?
It is fruitless. A void. A tremor in the Andra. Perhaps it should not be known. Yet one shape shines through the canopy of our memory. A face amid the rubble. You, Kishimal. What became of you?
Huh. My people rescued me from devastation.
They wept with joy as they extracted you. A long night lay before them, but the leader they loved remained. As the earth settled, we felt their hope in the darkness, and we learned. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Huh. Oh! Godlike ability, Remembrance of Kishimal. Increase max health by 10%.
Hey, Envoy. Back with us?
Technically. Let's see. Oh, that's down here. Okay, so it's a passive. I guess Kishimal was one of our past lives. That's neat. Alright, let's try to find this Watcher, but I'm assuming this is another door.
There's a shrine over there, to Woedica, if I remember correctly.
That one or this thing over here? I guess probably the way over there. Oh, right here. Well, that answers that question. There's a camp. Looks a bit too well made to be Xaurip's. Let's check it out. Yeah,
Helmet.
people.
Feel free to partake of Woedica's favor.
Oh, hey, is this one of the pieces? Scales of the Oathbinder.
Bet that was part of something once.
What does this say? Activate passive bonuses when placed at party camp and restored with missing fragments. This is the base. Oh. So, let's see. Amidst the ruins of the heathen she hates. So Woedica's piece was... what? Well, that's confusing. Oh well. Hello.
Welcome. Please stay a while. May the Burned Queen watch over you.
You had me at welcome and lost me at Burned Queen.
Pray, she never hears you. Woedica forgets little. Come to pay your respects at the shrine, envoy?
As an Imperial envoy, it's my job to learn the lay of the land.
Praise you. I was hoping the Emperor would send more hands to help. These lands are in dire need of order. Just look at the state of this shrine. To show fealty to Woedica is to show fealty to our homeland. Without the patron of justice and oaths, there is no Adir. A shrine in this state does not befit a god of her stature. But one of her totems still rests here. It must still be a sacred place.
What's so special about this totem?
Totems like these are relics from a bygone era. There are legends about how the gods imbued them with their own essence. Can you imagine holding something like this in your hands? Alas, this one is a fragment of what it once was. What I would give to see what power it held. Fortunately, my commander agreed to let me take charge of restoring both the shrine and the totem. I've been posted here ever since.
Guess it's a bad time to tell you I just stole the totem. So, how's the restoration progress going?
Painstakingly. We don't have the right materials to rebuild the shrine, so we have to make do.
Nice work. It even smells better here.
I've asked for more supplies. Hopefully the quartermaster won't be foolish enough to refuse. The Burned Queen deserves everything from us. The sky, and the land, and the heads of her enemies.
Do you revere the other gods as much as Woedica?
The others betrayed her. They cast the queen out. But it doesn't matter. She will prevail in the end. Fuck Margaret for burning her. Fuck Abidon for building the machines that powered Margaret's treachery. I have more patience for the two gods of death, Bereth and Rimagard. I merely tolerate Wal and Scan. And I'm profoundly uninterested in Eothas. Apologies. I suppose I have strong opinions on the gods. Particularly those that cross the burned queen.
Hold on, what? There were some I didn't recognize. Abidon, god of golems, machines, industry, strength, hope, and aspiration. He is favored by blacksmiths who avoid conflict, but whose labor perpetuate it. Legends tell of his death, rebirth, and transformation, though the details are inconsistent. Bereth we already looked at. Rimmergand, god of entropy, cold, winter, bad luck, famine, and natural disasters. He manifests as a colossal albino aurochs moving amidst a great blizzard, bringing death in his wake, where Bereth is the god of cyclical death, Rimmergand is the god of endings and finality. We've seen a lot about Whale, Skane, Eothas. Yeah, we saw that they rose at the Deadfire Archipelago. What happened to him there is a matter of speculation, because that was in Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. Pillars. Bleh. Oh no, this is fascinating. I wonder what you think about the rest.
Of course. I consider myself a self-taught scholar of all the gods, though I am partial to one.
You know what? I was hoping to talk about other things, I guess. What's wrong with Eothas?
Eothas rules over light and hope and redemption and all such things. He allegedly died, but then rose again in the Deadfire Archipelago. They also say that long ago, a farmer by the name of Widewind claimed to be a vessel of Eothas, and went on a rampage across the Eastern Reach.
Widewind.
Frivolous idiocy, as far as I'm concerned.
We read about him earlier. I don't really care that much, so I've distracted you long enough.
Goodbye.
Okay. Hey, a book. Ritual of the Queen That Was, or to the Queen. The ceremonial altar must be set with a book of law, a lit candle, and a length of old rope. Queen Woedica, mighty strangler, beloved of oath keepers, bane of oath breakers, bless us with your wrinkled countenance, grace us with your cruel judgment. We unworthy pawns of the gods require a firm and guiding hand. Pick the fibers of the rope by hand. A prisoner may be used as a surrogate for this task. Repeat these lines until you have a suitable lash. Deliver us from mortal frailty. Bind us to your glory, your burning wisdom. Lash the rope across your back or that of a surrogate until bloodied. Weakness will be abolished. Only the strong, the lawful will endure. Set fire to the book. The law is good. The law is your will made manifest. The law is freedom. Raise the book with both hands. Speak only the language of pain. The ritual has ended. Ow! Ooh, ow! My bones! Ooh! Lockbox. Thick gloves. Okay, well, we found the base of the totem, which is surprisingly important. Surprised he has the plant called Magrin's Fury with him, but okay. Oh, here's the rope and the candles. I took your book of law, though, or no, I took your ritual book. So later, nerds. You know what? I'm going to take a quick detour, because we have the base of the totem. I want to set that up because I have a few pieces of it. I want to see how that works. And I haven't seen this camp, so let's touch the Adra. Tulanil, we just camped 25 minutes ago. Why did you just want to spend the rest of the day here? Shut up, loser. So let's place the base.
I don't know what this thing is, but it's giving off power like you wouldn't believe.
Okay, well here's a fragment.
You feel that? Must be
Okay.
magical.
We've got
Hope it doesn't give me weird dreams.
activating companion ability increases damage for 5 seconds, +2 intellect and resolve. Reviving a companion grants rapid health and essence regeneration, and second wind casts Ring of Fire. Alright, this is the only one we have, so we may as well activate it. And we may as well talk to Kai again.
Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered.
I mean, as someone who's been on the bad end of a poisoned arrow, I am.
I'd say he can learn a thing or two from you. But I think you had him at a loss when you let him go. Me too, for that matter. Don't get me wrong, I'm impressed. Not many in your position would have let him walk away.
Do you think I made a mistake?
I think the Living Lands has a way of wringing the tenderness out of those who survive it. Even though most of us come here looking for a second chance, it's rare that we offer one. Why'd you do it?
Curiosity. I want to see what I can learn from him.
Clever. Though I'm afraid he'll scurry off before you can learn much. I'm afraid we haven't seen the last of this conflict, though. Eagwolf isn't the only hothead in the Living Lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up about all you Adira newcomers. And Ludwine and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse.
What does the Steel Garrote have to do with this?
They're a match to a powder keg. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwine and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Woedica herself.
I've always found them a bit too zealous for my liking.
Mine, too. I understand discipline, but you've got to know when to give. It remains to be seen whether Ambassador Hylgard and Ludwine are rowing in the same direction. But I fear there's trouble on the horizon, especially if the Steel Garrote's tactics win out.
I'm just here to investigate the Dream Scourge, but actually no, that does worry me too.
Nice to know I'm in good company.
Yeah. Something on your mind?
Just thinking about Claviger Aemon. I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years. But I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts.
Well, I'm glad for the company.
The feeling's mutual. It's nice to share a campfire again. I think that's enough doom and gloom for one night, don't you? Sleep easy, Envoy. As best you can.
No promises.
We should be safe enough. But I'll take watch. Just in case.
Alright. We're gonna make this one a quick rest because I just wanted to start up the passive boosts. So we're going back over trying to find this watcher over here. Never mind. I'm always like, I'm gonna do this, and then immediately find something else to do. Like open this treasure full of gold stuff.
If anyone can get away with looting a temple, it's a godlike.
Arcanus gloves, huh? Where are they at? Up here. Through a combination of rigorous training and innate talent, many individuals throughout Aora are able to open their senses to the essence that permeates all things. To manipulate this essence, however, requires a level of dedication above and beyond what most are willing or able to achieve. Though these cloth bracers do little by way of protection, they keep the wearer's hands free for the intricate gestures needed to cast spells. They give a bonus to parkour speed and bonus to max essence, which I don't need. I think I had the Arcanus boots. I do have the Arcanus boots. Yeah. Alright. I do like the matching stuff. Like I've got the bracers and the boots. Oh, there's water here. You know what that means? Hey, there's Lauren's name, Krakenhorn. Okay, which throwable do I have right now? The ice one. Good. Hey, if you're gonna get bonked. Warned you. Hey. Oh, hey, there's the rest of the camp of the Xaurips. You know, they build surprisingly good tents and such. I mean, this is just a shell of an animal as a sort of lean-to thing, but this big old straw hut, I'm assuming it's empty now. I'm pretty sure I killed the guy that slept here. But, you know, that was his decision for coming at me. There, I'm not even sure of the genders of the Xaurips. But I do see 2 bears. They are rank 1, so I should be able to
Mind me not to spook you?
get rid of them pretty easily. I did.
Well, that was fun.
Couldn't bear the tragedy. What's this? A Wayfarer's Ring and a turquoise. Wayfarer's Ring. The most paladins are devoted to Woedica, or that are devoted to Woedica, can be found amongst the ranks of the Stilgarrote Order. There is always an exception to the rule. Ulfdrang was one such exception. He was the Order of the Kind Wayfarers, and would spend his days walking alongside those traveling the roads of Adir, keeping them safe from beast and outlaw alike. The only thing notable about Ulfdrang as his desire to keep the innocent from harm was his legendary appetite. Even in the most dire of circumstances, a good meal and good drink could raise the man's spirits like nothing else. I think we found, yeah, the Wayfarer's boots had a lot of the same flavor text. Does this path lead toward, like, that northern expanse in the map? No, but oh, there's the big guy. The big skelly boy. And the bridge that won't be passed. Hip.
You know, we could turn back at any moment. Nothing of value would be lost.
What?
What's gotten into you? I've seen you enter an ogre's den with less reluctance.
Yeah. Did I miss a tree I could loot? Hold on. I crave all the knowledge, especially if it's, yeah, Parades and Ladder. That's a good one.
No, that wasn't me. But it was. How am I ever supposed to return to the farm?
Hey.
Be careful, godlike. Runyd has such power. God, such terrifying power.
You alright?
No, I don't think I am. Oh, she told me such terrible things. I was a wicked person in my last life. Evil to the core. So many dead. By my hands.
That was your past life. That was in the past. Just leave it there. You're a different person now.
I suppose. But that doesn't change what happened. Entire families destroyed by me. Look, I just want to go back home to the farm. How can I possibly face anyone now, knowing what I know? I keep telling myself that person, that murderer isn't me, but they were. They are.
I mean, if you really feel the need to atone, then use this life to change the world for the better.
You really think someone with a tainted soul can do that? I hope you're right. Thank you, godlike. You've given me much to think on. Oh, make sure to toss a coin into the pond behind the Watcher's home after your reading.
Why is that?
Why, it's tradition. Runyd doesn't accept payment for her readings. So this is what people do.
I don't accept payment for my advice either. You can just throw your coins at my feet.
What you do is your decision, but you have been warned.
Uh-huh. Alright, well, is that like a special questy coin? Yeah, it is. Wow. No description, but neat. Stealing your plants first. Hold on. More of the ladder. Okay, can I even open this door, or do I have to go through the front?
Step closer, godlike.
Hey, what's this? Invitation from the Clavager. Runyd, my people told me what happened to your village, or at least what they understand of it. First, allow me to offer my sympathies. The wilderness is unforgiving, mysterious, and perhaps worst of all, unapologetic. Second, I invite you to reside in Paradis for as long as you'll have us. Your needs will be taken care of. All we ask in return is that you to make use of your talents as a watcher. Whenever you're ready for a new beginning, the gates of Paradis will be open to you. Yours, Clavager Emond. I would not take up that offer if I had the ability to see into other people's souls. All William-nilliam.
If it is a watcher you seek, then a watcher you have found.
This is giving me the shakes. Right, maybe I'll stand outside.
Why have you come to me, godlike?
Bye, Marius. I died and returned. And actually, Liviana said you could help me.
Help? No. I can open your eyes, but you must learn to see. Let's have a look at you then. You who came to these shores on a royal errand. You who have died and returned. To open the door to your soul, we must first open a door to your mind. Now repeat after me.
After me.
I stand on the shore between here and beyond.
I stand on the shore between here and beyond.
Very good. Spoken with conviction. I dip my toe into bottomless depths.
I dip my toe into bottomless depths.
The lake is a mirror. The mirror is a door. And the door stands open.
I can lie saying this isn't working and I'm not feeling anything. The lake is a mirror, the mirror is a door, and the door stands open.
A door? A garden gate?
Impossible. Someone is here with us? How? Who are you? What are you? Show me what you are.
A hand knocks on our bark. Do we answer? How can they see?
What is this I hear? Old and forgotten. Echoes of echoes. An uninvited passenger?
Now she's hearing voices. Great. Is that gonna cost us extra or something?
Curious. Something clings to your soul, felt but unseen.
Voices, echoes in the placid lake. Shelter the seed from winter. Who reaches for our bars? Who speaks?
Enough! I have seen into your soul, and hereby close that which was open. The door is shut, the reading finished. Well, that was truly unexpected.
I don't understand. What happened?
I am pleased to report I made contact with your soul, and then with something I cannot name.
Jimothy.
First, the good news. Not only is your soul healthy, it is strong, powerful. Strange for one who so recently died. Death leaves a scar, but you are unmarked. Instead of passing through the beyond, your soul was nurtured, protected, caged.
Soft. The shell cushions the egg.
You only live because someone would not permit you to die. But I wonder, who?
Egg. There's a voice in my head.
I can say much, but that thing, whatever it is, eludes me. It has been years since I met a godlike. Their souls have a sonorous quality, like the music of a bell. A godlike soul sings together with the god that has claimed them, made them their own. It gives them power. Your soul, it has no chime. In its place, a thorn jabs at your essence, working its way to the surface.
That's good, right?
I told you the good news. Now comes the bad, or the unusual. When you came into this life, a thorn pierced the fabric of your soul, and your soul grew around it, trapping and embracing the invader. A godlike's chime is a gift, a blessing. But a godlike's thorn? That may be a curse.
So which god did this to me?
I cannot say. The gods must answer for their actions. We know that a god touched you at birth, but which one and why? They always sign their work, and none of them lay claim to you. Disturbing. Terrible. There are so few godlike remaining, and you are a stranger even among your own kind.
So I'm healthy, but also cursed and alone?
Better luck in your next life. I wish I could tell you that everything will work out in your favor. But the wheel turns by a merciless hand. One word of advice. When you find a pillar of Ardra, commune with it. Ardra has a strong link to the beyond.
Yeah, I have been. Let's just ask Audra.
Ardra holds the path between this life and the next, a conduit for souls all around Aora. Through Ardra, a soul may find its way back to the wheel to be born again. But the Ardra here, in the living lands, is different, insular. It connects only to itself, twisting vines, essence warping into essence.
When I touched an Audra pillar, I did hear a voice.
A lost soul, perhaps, wandering and in search of some connection from afar. When you find Ardra, commune with it. Take heed of its lesson. Ardra may pave your road to the truth, or it may lead to a dead end. But the journey will teach you. That I promise. Before we close, have you any final questions?
Could you tell my friend Kai about his soul?
Kai, your soul is heavy, burdened, yet something is missing. Something not easily replaced.
Hey, we don't need to make this all about me.
What about Marius?
Marius. I see terrible pain, and the strength of will it takes to conceal it. I see jagged, self-inflicted scars.
Right. I could see that too if I don't get out of here soon.
The Ambassador wants some assurance that I'm okay. Am I okay?
As you understand the word, yes. You fell into death, and a guiding hand lifted you back onto your feet.
That guiding hand, whatever it is, must be what brought you back to life at Liviana's.
Your soul is healthy, but it is also a mystery beyond my sight.
This has been enlightening. Thank you.
For us both, I assure you.
Glad someone got something out of this.
Safe travels, godlike, and thank you for the glimpse at your wonderful soul. I will pray that your next turning of the wheel is uneventful. Until then, you are bound to live a rich and complicated life.
Did you get any of that? That just sounded like a hot breeze to me.
This kind of thing makes my skin prickle. Let's get out of here.
Nah, I want to rob her. She helped me out, so I want her stuff. That's the way of the world, right? Audra, copper skate, pelt. Okay. And what's this? Your dream journal. Ooh, should we read through it? Yeah. Another restless night. I watched people scream, flee, and die as a mountain toppled over and buried them. Overhead, the great tree spread out its branches to eclipse the very stars, its bark a dizzying array of colors. The dreams are getting stronger but not clearer. Whose soul am I detecting? Why is my sight blurred when I try and focus on it? When last I had this dream, it augured the death of my village by a maddening blight. What is the dream trying to tell me now? I do not understand. Maybe I'm not meant to. Maybe it's for someone else. Oh, God, it's so bright. What's in the water? So here we go. I'm gonna do this every time I go into the water because I think it's funny. Get off my rock. I wanted to see what's up here. Lockpick. Is there just no way up toward the northern stuff? Well, I gotta go back to the embassy at some point. But I do want to figure out... Oh yeah. Toss a coin for your watcher. Maybe it's this way. I'll leave you to your chickens. Or is this just a nice view? Ooh, tempting. Hold on, let me look around first. Eggs! Well, there's one quick way down. Whoa! You guys coming down? You'll find your way. See? There you are. And what is up here? Is this is the shrine, yeah. Is there just no way to go further north, or is it through here? Oh, it's probably right there. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a hole in the gate right there. I was here earlier. That's right. I just don't think. And that's okay. Oh, there's like a ledge. You're not supposed to be able to go up that way so easily. Okay. Oh, hell yeah, I can make it. Let's kill those bears. Oh, there's loot over here. Let's kill those bears for once and actually do the thing we said we were going to do.
Right behind you.
Sneak. Should we go for the brown bear or the black bear? Eh. This one's a higher level. Yeah, lightning bolt worked. Ooh, there's stuff up there.
Just like the good old days.
What, killing bears? What were the good old days, if that's your point of reference? Here, set this on fire.
Ready, aim.
Nice, he shot through the rock. That's actually impressive. Oh. This bear got trapped, I guess. That's unfortunate. Ivory spinner, more... spiders. Oh, a phantom. Well, we just got exercised. What is this northern area? Not much. Oh, thought I saw nothing. Thought I saw a flash of light or something. Was that the house I checked earlier, the space I checked earlier? I have a mighty need to explore. That definitely is. This is not. You know, building against the wall of Paradise doesn't mean your home is technically, like, in city limits. You're cheating. And everyone knows it, except for you. Random door to a bridge, but okay. Dead body over here. I see the X. Is this one of the spiders I just killed? It is. I think. Oh well. Okay, so there's like a... We'd have to go up and around. Yeah, I want to go through here. Get these dang side quests, unless one of them is like too high for me. Nope. I can give all these people the murder they so desperately ask for. Hey there. Marauder.
Cheap fertile land. Too good to be true, you said.
You were the one who told me we should try our hands at farming.
The land under our feet is nothing but clay and salt.
Who says we can't try anyway?
If you came all this way for arable land, you might as well get back on your ship and leave.
What's the problem?
The problem is we've been conned out of our life savings.
A gentleman sold us his farm, sight unseen, of course. He boasted of making a fortune off the living lands.
We risked everything for this opportunity, but the place is in shambles and the earth is barren.
I assume getting your money back's out of the question?
The scoundrel took our coin and ran. It's a miracle the deed was legitimate.
So do we find a way to squeeze life out of this dead farm? Or do we cut our losses?
Yeah, I could get rid of 100. I've been making more than that. Dawnshore needs farms. I could finance yours on behalf of Adir.
Oh my goodness. This is more than enough for seed. And we'll need workers for tilling the soil.
One thing at a time, my love. I don't know how to thank you, but if you want us to farm, we'll farm. Our first harvest is dedicated to Adir, and that's a promise.
Whoa, don't go too far.
Not the advice I would have given, but I guess miracles happen.
I mean, if there is...
You know, sometimes it's kinder not to give people false hope.
There's like grass and plants and stuff, so it's not completely untenable, you know. The trees... Maybe just a plot of dirt isn't the best. I don't know. And look at that, there's some dead plants growing here. That's great. See what else is on like the northern edge of Paradise. I remember there was some kind of exit over here because that was where, what's the word? Yeah, the Adiran headquarters had an exit. Oh, here, we're on the upper side of the waterfall from way earlier. Like a week ago. That's cool.
Despite the name, the Living Lands isn't an easy place to make a life.
Hide it under
But
the wine,
it breeds
and
resourcefulness.
nobody will look for it. Honestly? Envoy, we didn't realize you were in the area.
Hey, I'm in the area.
2 guards, wine, and a dead body. There's a story here.
Should I be worried about what I'm seeing?
Not anymore. We have the situation in hand.
Bon and I caught this man trying to load a crate onto the lift. Turned out, he was smuggling animancy equipment.
So we've closed this lift down, as a precaution.
On a trail like this? I don't see any equipment around.
We threw it in the river.
We?
The point is, we didn't want anyone to reassemble it. They've got more opportunists than mushrooms out here. In the meantime, sorry, you'll have to go back to the main road.
Did you find anything of note on the body?
Haven't searched him yet. We were only meant to be keeping watch, you understand? You're welcome to take a look if you think you'll find anything useful.
I'll ask you to refrain from using the lift, though.
I'm on important business. I'd appreciate it if you let me through.
Well, since you're the envoy, I suppose we can't stop you.
But if you bring so much as an Audra stone with you, we'll find out.
Uh-huh. Procurement request. Niall, I find myself in need of a third essence generator and another pastel of resonance amplifiers. I know it was a bear wrestling the last shipment from our friends in Fiora, but my master there has led me to believe they have a few more than they can use, and thus can stand a spare a few. Should they make a fuss, I release you to offer them an extra skelling for each machine they part with. I've included an extra here for you. Walk in the light, Sargrimus. Okay. Procurement request? What was that called? It was added to journal. Not a quest. You said you threw it in the river. And there's a lift here. Let me check the other side first. There's a nice balcony. That's about it, though. You said you threw that in the river. I guess the question here is, did you throw it here or did you throw it down? Because that is an important distinction. Let's go down. Oh, it's actually kind of fast. Okay. Oh. I don't remember if I found this door on the way up. I think I didn't go this far.
Say what you like about my people. We built a phenomenal wall.
Oh, I have been here. Oop. Oop. Yeah, I've been here already. I don't need to look through it. There's a back way in. Oh, I haven't gone this way. Is there a secret behind? There is. Andra's Grace. The perfectly circular shape of this coral suggests that it did not form naturally, but rather was shaped by a skilled coral mason. It retains its vibrant color, suggesting that the coral still lives despite being removed from the water. When submerged, the ring's colors are even more striking and a sense of calm washes over you. Slowly regenerates health while wet. Weird specificity, but okay. This was the waterfall I looked at, and I was like, I hope there's a secret behind it, and I didn't find one. So you know what? That counts. We're back at it. I want to see if there is indeed a box of heretical... Oh. Oh, yeah, there is. Okay, so they weren't completely lying. Actually, I looted this chest earlier, so I just hadn't put it together yet. While we're down here, I want to travel and check on the Godless Ruin, I think? No, I don't. I don't think I need to check the ruin. Let me check the journal for the totem. Crown stolen gem in the Emporium, overlooking where goods are sold on a balcony, so I think both of these are in Paradis somewhere. I'm assuming the market district is the goods are sold, and then the Emporium was the Emporium we looked at. Well, damn it. I want to go back here. I was just here and I decided to fast travel because I forgot to pay attention. Alright, let's go back to Paradis and talk to the Ambassador. Tell him we're all good to go and we solved our murder. We don't have to tell him everything about that. I hope.